So a couple of years ago, I did a run streak and I ended because it just really didn't serve me. Don't get me wrong. I love health and wellness and fitness and it's good for you. But sometimes running is just to run away from your problems, which I kind of need. Is this toxic? Is this awful fitness influencer behavior to be doing? Yes. Honestly, I've been going through the hardest month of my life and I just need something that isn't meth. I just need something immediate. And I also want to get back into running. It's spring. I don't know. I don't need to justify that I'm going through something. And so I've just decided I want to run every day for 30 days because it's going to solve all my problems, right? Right?
Let's start this run streak day 1. It's nice versus starting a plan because today all I have to accomplish is just running.
I'm gonna be honest, my spark has been gone for a little while and I don't know if this is gonna be the answer, but at least some endorphins sound nice. So here's gonna be the rules. I'm gonna do 3 true runs a week. A long run, a short one, an interval. The other 4 can just listen to my body, but I think at least a kilometer every single day. That seems doable.
Day 2, just gonna go. See where we end up.
And I think really the whole point of this challenge is just remind myself it's supposed to be fun. It's not that deep.
Day 3. Okay, this run streak, biggest difference I learned compared to my last one. This isn't that deep. This isn't Strava updates, anything like that. This is just supposed to be fun. This is for the girls. This is cute outfits. This is Sabrina Carpenter in the headphones, just getting out and bopping every day. That's all it is. I'm telling myself.
And no, I'm not saying fitness is a solution to your mental health struggles, but if someone's grieving, it's definitely helping. I don't know why it's the only thing I seem to want to do right now, and there's no rationality behind it. It's not optimal, it's not great. I literally have done this. The only thing that makes sense is I just saw this Lucy Davis reel, and I've read a comment. I was like, oh, that's what it is. This is so cheesy and so chronically online to me, but I just need my sparkle back. My flame, my light, it's gone. I don't feel creative. I don't feel fun. I'm going to Stagecoach this week. Couldn't care less. Couldn't care. If it was canceled, I'd be like, sweet, I can sleep more. I'm not even sad, I'm just numb.
It is if everyone dies alone.
Does that scare you?
I don't want to be alone.
Day 4.
And to throw a little wrench in day 4, I flew to San Francisco.
This is rough.
But I just reminded myself the point of this was not a PR, it's just literally to get through it.
Day 5.
The next day I woke up and only I did a little mile because I knew I was gonna have a crazy active day ahead of me because this is crazy, invited to Apple, that you might be watching this on, to close rings for the 10th anniversary of the Apple Watch.
Something about running at 5 a.m. Pure psychopath behavior, but my God, it hits different.
And yeah, this was definitely the coolest run of my entire life. I did a relay race around Apple Park, including against a few Olympians, which was humbling. But it was also so cool to see so many different forms of fitness doing a race together and celebrating each other. I loved it. And then we're off to the opposite of Apple Fitness, Stagecoach.
Day 6.
Now reflecting, this was a crazy time for me to do a run streak, but you know what? Sure.
Number 7. It's so windy. Oh my God.
Luckily, the jet lag had me waking up super early, so I was able to get my run out of the way before any of my girlies woke up. Also, I kept these few runs short, simply because if you've ever gone to a music festival, you know you're going to be doing 20,000 plus steps a day. So I didn't want to overtrain and lead to injury, and then this run streak is completely done.
Oh, Stagecoach. Oh, Lord.
So reflecting on week 1 of this challenge, and the biggest takeaway is just that sense of accomplishment. When life seems heavy, life seems tough, any way you could just feel accomplished and you're doing something good for yourself is so rewarding. And so every day just be you did the run streak. It's such a ripple effect. And even running, it definitely is also winter. Running in the winter is tough, but I've just haven't had any desire to do anything in terms of running. I just kind of run because it's part of my health, but I haven't really felt even wanting to be a part of the running community. And I slowly started to get that little spark back and that craving. And I won't lie, it definitely helps that it was the London Marathon this weekend. So seeing everyone's content of just the positivity of a race and running and just that endorphins, I was just oh, the bug, she's coming back.
Day 10. Also for this, I'm not paying attention to any pacing, anything like that. I find with running, sometimes, at least personally me, when I get back into it, I just care distance. I'm like frequency and volume. This is personal and just like mental. And I find it easier just like see how much, and then I will get this spark that I'll wanna get faster. Right now I just wanna enjoy. Oh, I bugged this with my
Never enough. You will always find those days when it's rough, but you need to feel existent. Keep it real and be persistent. No one can win if you wake up trying to get out of your skin. You're the one you have to live with. Slow it down, don't overthink it.
Love will lead us right back, lead us right back here.
back in Edmonton, hometown. Woo!
Lead us right back here.
This run's getting heavy. I'm running around my childhood neighborhood and the spots my dad raised me in. I'm definitely doing this run streak as like a grieving mechanism as much as I deny it. But yeah. Fuck. I like to think I'm already over it because I'm still laughing. Yeah, I don't have inspiration right now. I'm just going through it. Sometimes a run is all you need.
Headlights on the highway. If you only knew, being back here always makes me think of you.
It's chillier today. Pros and cons. Sucks now, but once you start running, so much better. God, the wind. Going so slow. It's fun. My best friend Ash is running the BMO half right now, so I am pausing my run every once in a while to send her voice memos. I'm like, you got this. Left, right, you got this. PB. And then you gotta throw the only 18K to go. You're practically done.
The rhythm of a song, the rhythm of my stride, brought me into myself. A run was a moment of solitude where the rest of the world seems quiet, so I could feel the rhythm of my heart. And as my father's is no longer beating, I appreciate the rhythm of that heartbeat more than I ever have before.
It's hard to face the world when words are left unheard. Wake me when it's quiet.
A big theme of this challenge was like, get my spark back. And there's glimmers, but it's not like back. But at least every day I'm doing even just a run, and just doing that is feeling really good. The wind. I'm so cold. It's not looking good.
I'm excited to try it.
Yeah, me too.
I had to wear my winter jacket today. Today might be one of the toughest days of my life. So instead of doing therapy, I'm gonna see as close to half marathon as I can get today.
Keep moving with me now. Keep moving with me now. We've seen the way it's gonna be.
I've been reflecting a lot, and I do feel a lot of pressure to be a good role model online. Like, I've never set out to be like, oh, I'm a role model. But in the sense of like, I just feel there needs to be more messages, especially for young women, of balance and not falling down, the extreme paths that you can in the fitness and wellness world. But like right now I'm not, and I'm just gonna be 100% honest, like I'm not like overtraining, like I'm not running a marathon every day, but like, yeah, this run streak is not great. It's not the best thing for you. It's not gonna even make me the best runner. I'm not saying this is solving anything. And yeah, I'm overworking, pushing things aside. A couple days after, I just went right into work because I just needed a distraction. And then I was like, I need a sign. So I started this run streak. At the same time, it's been so nice every day to just have like something, some structure, something that like I can feel accomplished with, because like it's really hard and you're just playing mental games with yourself all the time to feel accomplished. And something as simple as just going for a run every day and then completing it is just saving me. And I could be hard on myself right now, and I'm just talking the internal dialogue. I'm like, why are you doing this? But I'm like also proud of myself because I've had really negative coping mechanisms in the past, and this isn't the worst one. Running every day isn't the worst thing. So I'm like proud of myself how far I've come, because this is one of the hardest things I've ever gone to. And I haven't done crazy coping mechanisms, and I think that's one of the great things fitness can do. Like, you can definitely take it to the extreme, but it's kind of this thing we have, and you can utilize it during hard times, of just a sense of accomplishment every single day. And it's something you just have to show up for and do it, and just that feeling. And it's easier said than done, because sometimes when you're grieving and all that, like the last thing you can possibly think of is going for a run. But it's working right now. And at the end of the day, Calvin Harris and Lorde are releasing new music. So I think it's going to be one of those summers. So all I need is just to blast those tunes while I go for a run. And that will cure me, not therapy, right? Do therapy. But what a weird month. What a weird month. YouTuber that has nothing to say. That's a first. It is not. Rainy, rainy. 29. I'm gonna go for as far as it feels good, because tomorrow we're gonna do something crazy. It is day 30. All I know with these challenges, these 30 days, it is the most optimal way to run. Something about the routine every day, it just has always reignited my love of running. Like yesterday, I caught myself the entire day, all I listened to was like YouTube's about improving running, sign you up for your first marathon, everything. So I'm excited to go for my run today. Like, there's no motivation needed, even after 30 days, which is such a nice place to be. So, Keltie, what are you going to do for your last run? Something special. Gotta end off on a bang. Of course, most important, outfit. New favorite running shorts. I will link the Shake It Out shorts from Lulu. Oh. Matching shoes. And a dream.
1K.
Think I forgot to breathe. Did you forget my name? I wrote your symphonies. They all just sound the
It's windy,
same.
but we're making it through.
Don't know what I believe in.
It felt almost poetic, accidentally running by a basketball court where my father, my former coach raised me, where my identity used to lie, a place I no longer consider home, but it raised me. And my former journey as an athlete shaped me into who I am today.
You gotta schedule vacations in your 5-year plan. You gotta schedule celebrations in your 5-year plan. You're gonna have several revelations in your first 5 days. In your first 5 minutes, have your first 5 fans. For like 45 minutes, take your first shift break. There's no time for impatience in your 5-year plan. You got time for hesitation in your 5-year plan. A lot of shit came at you in a 5-year span. If you followed your flight plan, you'd be right here praying.
After losing my spark for creativity, running, being an athlete, a run gave me a moment to show me what I'm capable of. I'm capable of getting out there and doing it. I'm capable of saying I will do something and doing it. Life is unpredictable, but running is always there for us, even on our worst days. It will not judge you for how slow or fast, long or short you go. If you get out there and run and continue to show up, it will bless you with the runner's high that reminds you how much life is worth living.
Caffeine break. Let's freaking go! And I proceed to run at a zone 2 pace.
Completing a run reminds you you are capable of being disciplined, which if you can do while no one is watching, you can do in all aspects of your life. The pavement will always be a metaphor for whatever you are going through, because it is a stripped down version of life that you just have to keep on going. Some days will be hard, some days will be pure endorphins, but every day your heart beats is one to get out there, moving your body to remind you you are alive.
Hi, buddy. So, the longest I've ever ran is my half marathon. And we just passed 21K right now. So I'm going to turn around and run about 1K back, which would put me in my longest run ever at 22K and have a reward waiting for me. But the day is not done. To the victors goes the spoils. Oh, hallelujah. Mid-run cinnamon bun. Get that on t-shirt. Mid-run cinnamon bun. It's perfection. Oh. Of course, the most important part, the center. Oh.
Reflecting back, this run streak had nothing to do with fitness. It was a messy interpretation of art, packing my emotions in a physical sense via my runs, and a creative outlet in this video. It hasn't healed me, but it's allowed me a place to process some emotions. So if you're watching this, thank you for allowing me a space to do so.
Might as well go for 30. Stay 30.
Take it all in, take it all in, take it all in. The time has come, time has come.
Just like that, I did 30K. Super slow. I stopped and walked. I had a cinnamon bun. A lot of emotions. I gotta process them. But today it was just nice to have a goal. One foot in front of the other.
I don't know, but you're well on your way.
Somebody hurts you really bad, and you don't know what to do, and you think, how have so many people lived through things like this? Sounds crazy, but it's true. You can get over anything, almost.
The world is a crazy place right now, and a lot of people are going through a lot of stuff. A lot of you watching, you right now listening. And I just want to thank you to allow me the space to do this. And I hope you can find this space in these moments. So I ran every day for 30 days, and it didn't solve my problems. It didn't necessarily make me a better runner because it was unstructured, but every day I told myself I was going to do something, I showed up and did it, and I think I just needed that confidence. It brought me back to feeling like an athlete. It brought me back to moving my body to music. This video brought me back to videography, the 3 passions that are like the core of who I am. Those are the things I can turn to in these moments, and sometimes your passions are that, just things you can turn to when you just need something that feels like you, that feels like home. I don't have an answer at the end of this video. I can't tie it with a bow. I'm still going through it. But every day, I just got to put one foot in front of the other. And running is healing. Running is hard. Running is brutal. Running is rhythm. Running is mean. Running is joy. Just like life. Running is life. And it felt like the great way to celebrate my dad's. And with that, I've never wanted to run a marathon. I felt like being a running influencer, you had to, and I didn't ever want that to be the message to my audience because I didn't feel like I wanted to, so I didn't. But suddenly it's all I want to do. So I signed up for my first marathon, and that journey begins now. I'm going to dedicate it to my dad. I think he'd be proud. Journey starts tomorrow. Have a great day. Go pet a dog. Love you guys. Bye.
Enjoy the butterflies. Enjoy being naive. Enjoy the nerves, the pressure.